Hello there, Asha Light Eagle, Whispers Healing with my ancestors, and I'm going to talk about Shamanic Journey Day 2 for Linda. And what I have received from the guides is that you're a person who struggles through a lot of there is a lot of anger happening around you, yet you're trying to work things out. According to the guides, you're trying to work things out, but it's difficult, and you're blaming yourself for a lot of things in which you should not do at all. You're blaming yourself for what is going on within your family, and you feel like you're also being blamed by family members. And that is difficult and hard for you because you're trying so hard, and you're trying to hold on to whatever the truth is, and to whatever it's like you don't want to explain yourself. That's the last thing that you want to do, but you have tried to do that. It's like telling things in the way they were, and so on, and it's like it's difficult, but at the same time you're very positive as a person. You're optimistic, and people who wants to listen to you will listen. You're a person who keep a lot within yourself. You keep a lot within yourself instead of sharing, and you're trying to be neutral in all the way, which isn't the most maybe easiest thing to be. And you feel that your life have been a mess, a big, huge mess, where you wish that things would have been different, and where you wish that you would not followed some paths that you have. It's like, I don't know if you have regret things, but according to them, you have done that. But at the same time, you're trying to think about how you are and how you express things. The next thing that they are telling me is that you're a person who care a lot about yourself. You try to make a change. You try to feel better, accept who you are today, and look at yourself and life in a different way, which is important. But it's like it's not hard, because you feel in some parts you feel stuck. You feel like the energy is not changing around you, and whatever you try to make a change towards, it's like it doesn't happen. It's like you feel like you're attracting sometimes negativity, and you feel unlucky, and you would like to have a little bit more luck than maybe what you have had in the past, which is easier said than done. And that had been difficult for you because you want to move. It's like you're ready to move into a new direction. You're ready to move into a new direction, which is important for you. And you want to put in some new, more colors into life. And you're trying to do that. You're trying to be just to yourself. But the guides are saying that you're a little bit too harsh on yourself. You kick yourself for things, and you shouldn't do that to yourself. I hope the video is anyways okay. You shouldn't kick yourself, and you shouldn't be too hard on yourself. You can be very fiery. You can explode and have a lot of when you get angry and mad, you absolutely say what you feel and think about things. You don't talk behind people's backs. You say, you tell them right in the face. Whatever you want to say, you say that right in the face, how it should be and not be. And that can be a little bit, it's like you're a little bit too frank sometimes. So, you know, some people can take it, but some can't. And that will put you in difficult situations just because you are as you are. And you're trying to work out your goals, which isn't so, you know, easy for you, because you feel like you are stuck. You want to move forward. You want to, I'm just trying to see what I have sort of written. You're trying to move forward into your goals and to make your dreams come true, but you feel like, can I do it? Am I too late? Or is it still okay to do so? And I don't know if you have been thinking about either moving or making a change, and also working with your shadow aspects. I know I am mixing things, but this is what is just, you know, what I have written. So I'm talking about each and everything. So you have, you're trying to understand what is within you, and you have a very good, strong intuition about how things are going to unfold, what will happen. It's like when you are in it for some time, and things are moving forward, then you know how things are going to be. But you feel like you're stepping into, in the beginning, before you get to understand what situation are, you feel like you're stepping into things, and then it explodes on you before you get out of whatever the jam might be, and so on. And to fulfill your dreams is for you important, and to find peace, to have that peace within you, and to be able to move forward and to release a lot of negativity is what you want to do. You want to release a lot of negativity and attachments that are attached to you, but you're having difficulty to do that. It's like it's not the most easiest thing for you to do. It's like there is a struggle in that way, and you're growing as a human being at the same time. What I also have written is, I'm trying to understand how I have written this, is that just because of what was in the past, okay, it means that you're not talking to your family members. It's like you are cut off. And I don't know if it's, I don't believe it's everyone, but some of the family members it's like having a path cut off with. And that can be draining for you. That can be hurtful for you, because you would like the situation to be changed. But there is so much of energy and anger energy, and also attachments and being blamed and blaming. And it's horrible, because you would like to have that communication, and you regret what happened in between you and what happened to you in the past as well. And you want to free yourself, free your personality, free your even sexuality, and also to be able to move forward and to see life in a different perspective. I don't know if you're looking for a job, but there is like you wanting to have a new start, and to find that job and new opportunities. It's you have been struggling there, because you feel like when you come into something and getting to know the place, it's like, I don't know if you're getting how do you say, kicked off. It's like they don't want to have you there, and you lose it, or other things will come in between, and you lose the job before you even get there. But in the beginning, everything sounds so nice and perfect, and you think like, yeah, fine, now finally this time is going to happen, and it's not. You're having difficulties, and that is because you need to let go of attachments that you're holding on to, and you're being blocked off. And by by being blocked of in the way that you are, you're holding on to attachments, and you can be a little bit too hard upon yourself. You're judging yourself, and you're wondering if other people are judging you because of how you are, even maybe a little bit of how you look like. The guides also mentioned that you hide yourself sometimes. It's like you're hiding yourself, and you shouldn't do that. You should not hide your feelings. You should not hide yourself. You should just, take life and yourself for what it is. You're trying to make a change, and that's good enough. That's enough. That's enough for what you are doing. You should be proud of yourself for what you are, because this is so difficult and hard, and you want a new start. You want to build up new life. You want to be successful, and that success, you feel like that success is so hard for you to reach. It's like difficult, and you're trying. There is something coming up. If I did understand them correctly, you are going to, what did I type? I'm reading Braille. That's okay. You're going to you're going to get an opportunity to work, and you're going to also become friends with the people that you're going to work around, and you're going to feel like finally life is changing. I am receiving a little bit more light in all this, and you're going to also receive a friend who will be able to see you, understand you, and see you for who you are. I don't know if you're in a relationship, but somehow I'm getting that you are, but in a way you are not. It's like half and half in something, and you're making some choices, and you're scared to step into it, to not step into the relationship, but it's like something needs to expand a little bit more, and there is a wall in between. So if you are in a relationship, there is a wall in between you and that person from time to time, and that has to do with a lot of what you already have gone through, what have happened, and you're, when it comes to your feelings and everything, that can be so difficult for you to express, and that can be you can feel that person is judging you. You're feeling judged by that partner sometimes because of what have happened, but not only about the partner, but you're also feeling judged by people. As I mentioned earlier, within the family, you're feeling judged, and it's not the most easiest thing. You're trying to be observant. You're trying to see life for what it is, and you're trying to you have even tried to be on your own for some time, to search the strength within yourself, So it's like you have been looking for the knowledge. You have been looking for some peace within yourself to be able to yourself let go of whatever, what you were putting yourself through, and that have been hard upon you sometimes, because you feel like some of the things are still, when the memories hit you and all that, it's like some of the things, you feel that you're in that somehow in a way, and yet you're breaking, yet you have broken the bounds in between, because you don't want to hold on to that. And but you have bitterness. There is bitterness in a way, and yet you're trying to just forgive, and just because of your belief, because I believe that you have a very strong belief, because according to the judge, oh my, hear me, to the guide. According to the guide, you have a very strong belief in God, in the church, and things like that. So it's like you have been having communication with God, communicating, talking to, asking, trying to build up a relationship, and trying to get to know. And I don't know if the picture that I received when I received receive this is that it's like you're opening a Bible. It doesn't have to be a special page, but opening, or I don't know if it's a Bible or if it's a book, but for me, I got to understand that as a Bible, but it's like opening up a page and just seeing what's there written, to understand that, to take that knowledge towards yourself, it's like receiving knowledge from the book to get an answer by having conversation, but also having that conversation on a spiritual level, and so on. And you have such a strong belief, you have a very, very strong belief. But there are times when you fall, and even, question your belief and wonder is there truly a God? I don't know if you're doing that still, or if it's something that you have done, but it's like questioning, is there a God? Is there someone listening to me and to my pain and to how I feel? And it's like you want to become you want to become whole. And the posture that I did see when becoming whole is like, there is a, think of a child growing in a womb, in a mother's womb. It will be like put together, sit together, sort of like that. And this is the posture that I'm seeing. And it's like you're trying to get your soul together with your body and become whole. I don't know if all of this is making any sense for you or not, but I hope so. But you're trying to find out within yourself, which is very super important, and you're trying to also figure out how to build a relationship. It's like building a relationship with God, but also building a relationship with yourself, within yourself. And they're saying, don't hide, be yourself, accept again how you are, who you are, because you're doing well. Don't be scared to use colors in life. I don't know if they meant by how you dress and so on, but they're saying don't be afraid to use colors. And you love colors. You absolutely love colors. You love the pink, but not pinkish, the girly girl, but pink. A little bit more kind of dull pink, for an example, matte pink. You like the blue colors a lot. And they're saying use that. Don't be around in dark colors. Don't cover yourself. Don't hide yourself. Be you, and add always color into your thoughts and into what you do. And then they're talking about notes. And I don't know if you have made a lot of notes, or if you are thinking about writing something, maybe even a book. I don't have a clue if that's so or not, but it's like making notes to remember, to not forget. But also with the notes, I got children, and I don't know if it's about your children or if you are having adult children, for an example. Then it might be about grandchildren. It's like leaving things behind you, leaving the truth behind you, and that communication. It's like the communication between you and children isn't there. And I don't know if it involves younger children as well, as I'm receiving two different pictures of that. So I just typed two pictures and children. So maybe that's the case, and you don't know how to take a step forward to make that communication, because you feel like you have been judged for something, and that people have taken side. It's like taking side over things and so on. And what have also made a change is how things just got caught up for you. And that have made me to wonder, because as I mentioned, I think in the first live, or I don't know if I did or not actually, but what I feel, what I received, and what I also feel is that when things started to become wrong for you, okay, I don't know if you ever felt like you were caught in a bubble. It's like, I'm thinking how to explain that for you so you will understand. It's like someone is setting a spell on you almost. So being in a world where you don't know where you know what is happening outside, you're just seeing what is, being in a cage, being in a dark cage, and you have found yourself in that cage a couple of times, and you are that made you to be overprotective towards, for an example, your children and so on. And when things got cut off in between between you and the children, is it happened in a very fast way in between, and you were very surprised how that happened, and you thought that, okay, things are going to work out, things are going to be fine, there is going to be a communication when it's time, but you feel that it's completely cut, and you don't know how to have that communication with them, you know. But not only them, it's people in general, and I don't know if you have cut the cords in between. I mean, the bonds sometimes between you and the people, just to build up yourself a little bit more and to have a better understanding, and just because you want to choose a different path, and if you feel that things, it's like you're judging your family, you're judging family for how things have been. And I don't know if it has to do with spirituality in a way. It can, that because that's a little bit of how I did understand it. So it's like you have turned your own back on your own spiritual path to see something different. And that's even if that brings you positivity, sometimes somehow that have brought you to zero in a way, but you have started it's like starting a new path, having a belief, and you try to believe that whatever it is that you're growing with, that it will become lighter, and that you will become lighter. But this is important, and you have overcome a lot of fears. You have been in fears, have fears, and you have overcome a lot of fears. You have overcome a lot of fears, and you want it's like you communicate with people. I don't know if you already have started, or if this is something that you will start, but it's like communicating with people, helping other women or other people through those stages that you yourself have experienced. And by doing that, it will, it will make you yourself grow. So don't push that aside. If that's a thought that, that you have had, that if I understand my guide correctly, then keep on walking on that path, because that will do you good. You will grow, but you will help people to overcome difficulties, which will be positive for you. And don't be don't rush. I know I have mentioned this before, because you are rushing yourself into things. You're going to see the harvest. Harvest is coming your way. You're going to see harvest out of what you are doing, and you're going to grow. But you need to learn how to listen to your intuition again. It's like you need to be open, listen to your intuition, give yourself time, journey a little bit. I mean, do some drum journey. I don't know if you want to mix things because of the path that you have chosen, but do some spiritual journey with yourself, meditate, put yourself in a bubble, make yourself whole, always put protection around you, and listen to that intuition, because your intuition have so much to tell you. And you're having trouble with choosing choices as well, and that sometimes can be difficult and can stop you on your path. And when it comes to feelings, that is a little bit difficult for you sometimes. And I don't know, when you are emotional, you are so emotional that it's like if a person could touch your heart, they would get burned because of the emotions and everything that you put in your heart, and that's there. So there is a lot of emotion going on within you that you're trying to sort of work out, which isn't the most easiest thing, and not a lot of people can understand that. Try to use your gifts a little bit more. Don't be afraid to expand and to use them, and don't be afraid to work with the water element, because I think that you need to let go of whatever you're holding on within. It's time for you to let go of whatever you're holding in, and it's time to make that fire it's like you need to let go of that fire to be able to step into something new. And for you, it's difficult to mix fire together with emotions, because you can't have that something in between. It's either too much or too little. It's you either like a person or hate a person. It's nothing in between. So that you understand what I mean. So try to explore, and your guides are going to try to help you through, give you some signs, how you can grow, and how you can make things work out. And try to use, if possible, use some crystals that you feel, or tools, or if it's a cross, whatever tool that you want to use use to help you to grow and expand. Use that, because it will protect you. It will help you to become whole. It's like becoming whole, the child within you, but also the grown Linda. The child Linda and the grown up Linda needs to grow together and become whole. And you're going to do that. I don't know if you have been, what I have written here is like reconnect with people. So it's like you are thinking about reconnecting to people, having communication, but at the same time you are a bit scared of that. If you reach out, how will they see you? Will they see you for will they have they forgiven, or are they holding on to the grudge? I mean, to the people now that you're not connected to. I guess it can be children, or I don't know if it's grandchildren or if it's just children, and also other family members and friends. It's time for you to connect and to build up a new communication, if possible. And what the last thing that they have told is that if you don't give yourself a chance, how are you expecting other people to give you a chance? So this is the last thing that I have written down. So I hope that you can understand some of this. I hope that this will bring you a little bit more understanding to what you need to think about and what you need to do. And to those people that you feel that you have a special big connection with, like communicating, and the thing that I'm getting, the word that I'm getting is telepathy, and also feeling, knowing the energy. Use that gift to communicate and to send out love, and to put you yourself together with the people and love, okay? Because that's what you need to do. So because it will help you to, put some warmth into the situation that is at the moment cold. It's like ice cold. It's like receiving Isa from the runes, okay? So yeah, this is how I feel. This is what I have written. I don't know if you can understand that. I have never done this before like that, but what I will do is I am going to look at I'm going to pull some I'm thinking if I should pull some runes for you, just to see as I understand is that, let me just put away this at a side instead. Okay, thank you. So let's see. I'm going to pull you some I think I'm going to pull you some Lenormand, just to see what will come up for you out of interest a little bit. Okay, here is the flyer. Let's check it out. So there is a male around you. There is a male around you that is that is helping you to find joy and peace within yourself. You're learning. I'm going to put your cards out because otherwise I'm going to ramble. I'm just going to do a 9 tableau, 9 tableau, nothing huge. Because otherwise I will just ramble card by card, and I don't want to ramble card by card. So, receiving the Tower, coming news. Ooh, okay. Wow, and you're receiving the ring with the Tower, so it means a work is going to come for you where you're going to be permanent for some time. I don't know if you already have received the work or not, but this is on its way for you. But at the same time, you see, it can get cut off very easily. It can get cut off easily, and this have been difficult for you to, I guess that you have had difficulty finding a job because of how the situation is. I guess that don't anything else want to communicate. Okay, you received the Moon. That have been emotional for you, but a change is coming your way when it comes to work. And you're going to work, you're going to be permanent at work, and you're going to have a good person who will support you and be there around you. But also you need to watch out for people and for people's sneakiness, and also you need to learn how to look at the whole situation before finding yourself in a gem. Just exactly what my guides told. So what I'm seeing here in your cards is that you are going to get a job and you're going to work, and I don't know if this is something that you want to get or not, but it's going, and you're going to put a lot of effort into it, and it's going to do you so well because you're going to grow in that job, and you're going to be able to move forward into a new direction, meeting new people, which which will be good for you, and you're going to go through a very big transformation. Even if this can stand for deceive sometimes, I think that you're going to. This card is telling you that you're going to go through a transformation where you are leaving the old behind you, where you have been caught. You're leaving the old behind you and moving forward and stepping into more lighter situation. That's the sun. So stepping into a lighter situation, and you're going to enjoy life a little bit more. And the person that I mentioned that you're going to that is going to hold your back or help you, and so on, is going to be there, and is going to help you. But there is a person around you that also, these cards can also warn you that there is someone around you who isn't honest towards you. So you need to watch out. There is something that you're missing out on. And this is a male figure, so you need to watch out, because you have the male above, and then you have the snake and the clouds on the sides, on the last three cards. So for me, that means that that person, maybe I'm talking about two different people now, but there is someone who is dishonest towards you, and you need to watch out, because this person is trying to put you behind. It's like cheat you or lie about something. It's like they don't want you to know the whole truth, the whole deal about something. So it's like hiding, and you're not seeing. So because the clouds are talking about that, you're not seeing the situation. There is something that is false in it. So, don't rush whatever it is. I know I have mentioned don't rush 1,000 times, but see, it's important to say, don't rush with feelings. Wait and see, because within time, you're going to see the whole deal, the whole truth. And when you do that, you're going to have an understanding, and you're going to be able to cut cords with the situation in a better way than what you would do today and now. So give it some time. That is what I wanted to do. This is what came through for you, and I hope that you can understand it. Thank you for listening. Let me know if you can understand some of it or not. I hope I did do good by reading, and that it wasn't too slow, because I am not a fast reader. And for me to read, so I have just, written 2 words together and so on in Braille, so that it wouldn't be too long and too difficult. And I hope I didn't ramble and bore you, but this is what came up anyways. So this is journey day number 2. They have also told me about your blockages, which I don't know if I mentioned. Of course, maybe I didn't. I don't know, I forgot. But you have problem with your stomach. Okay, so you have blockage in your stomach, your stomach, your tummy, your navel, even your root chakra. And there is heaviness and anxiety, depression in heart chakra and throat chakra. So you are, from your throat chakra and down, you're locked. You are, it's like there is too much of energy going on. I'm not seeing any soul being attached to you. I haven't received anything of that kind. But I do feel of everything that I have mentioned and told is that there is someone that either have wished you very well. It's like setting a curse on you or something. It's like someone maybe that did envy you or something. And I don't know if they did, say it out loud, or if they did do it in behind closed doors. I don't know. But this is a female who also, when I'm talking about that, I'm getting a female energy over the situation. So it wouldn't surprise me if someone have done something like that towards you, but I don't think that, that's something that is going on now in life for you. And if it's very small, because what have been already, you have gone through whatever the difficulties that you have seen. And then what I also received, and I know that I didn't mention, but be organized. You need to organize things around you, organize things around your home, and yourself. So again, the note thing is what I'm thinking about, what is just coming back to mind. But this is what came through today. I hope you understand this. Thank you, and let's see if I will receive anything tomorrow. If I will do a new recording. If I don't, you will not receive any link. So that's how simple it is. So blessings.